This is the W2 report with Sanji Himura. Here's Sanji.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the W2 Report. I am your host, Sanji Himura. Today, we are going to take a look at the SSR Wives update for the 16th of June, 2026. But before we proceed any further, let me tell you about the Irving Tales for the W2 Report live series of shows. We're going to perform live at the convention called Anime North Texas for 2026. Coming soon, details will be ironed out and we will present to you details soon. Now, before we proceed any further, let us go into the ground rules with Lord Crocoscore as always.
Rule number 1, beat up the dick. Rule number 2, if you are beating the dick, please stop and refer to rule number 1.
Please do not go after anybody we talk about here today, indirectly or otherwise. Otherwise, we will be a sad little panda and we will be forced to disavow any knowledge of your existence and will be forced to ban you regardless of what platform you're on. Yes, that's right, folks. We are live streaming to both YouTube and Twitch on your platform of choice. So join us, agents. Now, when we last left off, we were waiting for a ruling on a motion for a preliminary injunction. That ruling did come down on the 29th of May. However, we do have a little bit of an hiccup regarding a request for discovery that was issued by Joseph German via his company XYZ AI Inc. And that was filed on June the 1st, 2026. So let us break down the legalese. Let us break down the BS. Let's go into the document itself right now. Now, this is the Florida State Court, because I don't know why. German is deciding to sue a lot of people in Florida, but he is, and he's.
Well, I imagine.
Go ahead.
Does he live in Florida?
Yes, he does live in Florida.
Then that's why he's suing them in Florida. He really doesn't have a choice.
Now,
it's not like he can go to Delaware and sue there.
Now, in this motion to compel discovery, he goes into the procedural history, blah, 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 blah. He sues for breach of government documents, conversion, specific performance of NDAs, misappropriation of trade secrets, statutory damages, civil conspiracy, unjust enrichment, and I think I'm about to lose the internet. Oh wait. So, and all of that, jazz. Okay.
Sorry, minor technical difficulty.
Okay. And it was okay. So, and so, and January 6th, see, yeah.
Sanji, spit it out.
Okay. So basically, he goes into reasons why the objections of the defense was inadequate, because it goes into a lot of detail as to why it's not vague, it's vague and ambiguous, and like what the heck.
Sounds like don't mind me, but that sounds like a stunt that
it's word salad, I believe.
Well, no, I'm talking about the nature of the beast over here. That sounds like James and Robert Romain.
I mean, honestly, this case is like, well, let's actually go into why. Let's actually go into what they're requesting. Blah blah blah. Okay.
You should have.
Yes, Murmur. Yes, this case is insane.
Well, we still don't have anything on the level with James and Robert, but is he doing this pro se?
No, he's not. He actually has lawyers.
So why does this sound like a complete mashup?
Well, truth be told, well, actually, hold on a second. He's kind of like yeah, we will be more charismatic and coherent a little later, because the big story happens a bit later. Because he wants every communication meaning with press, and every little detail. But here's the big one. Here's the responses and objections. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Sorry, I speak a little loud, per se, so let me know if that's a little too loud. Let me know if that's a little too loud for you there, guys. Testing 1, 2. Okay. 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 Looks like we're good. All right. So, anyway, so the production as overbroad, unduly burdensome, vague, ambiguous, duplicative, and not proportional to the needs of the case. And they can't hear us for some reason.
Don't look at me. I didn't do it. You'll be right on that.
You might want to type it in the chat.
I might what?
You might want to type it in chat.
That'd be great if I had. I would do that, except that I don't actually have the link for the live stream. Check and see what check and see which audio device you plug into.
Good idea. All right. It should go into fuck it. Speak now.
What? Do what? To who? Or which?
This is why this is why I wanted to do it an hour early. Okay, how about now?
I don't know.
This is not going well.
This is why you do test streams and such.
I know. I wanted to do a test stream beforehand.
Then why did you not?
Couldn't grab you.
Huh?
Couldn't grab you. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So anyway, the defense basically rejected the discovery. Okay, and Mr. Lynn.
Is that a lead I see?
Hello. Hello. Mr. Lynn, can you do me a favor real quick?
What do you need?
Can you leave the call and go to the live stream and see if you can hear us.
Hearing you outside of the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay, I am hearing you. But
I've been quiet, so.
Okay, now I hear you. Croc.
Okay, so you're hearing everybody now?
I'm sorry?
So now you're hearing everybody now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the defendant's objected request is overbroad, undue burdensome, vague, ambiguous, duplicative, and not proportional to the needs of the case. And they also object to the request because they seek confidential, trade secrets, source code, and third-party private communications absent a protective or court order. Now, that is a motion to compel. Since then, a lot of stuff happened. The Synapse Chronicles Steam page launched. Then was taken down. Why? If we go into the protective order, paragraph 33, I've highlighted it in yellow for you. Plaintiffs' exhibits 76 and 78 establish that Cortez is actively developing a new video game, Sin Chronicles, whose main menu and interface is substantially similar to that of SSR Wives, evidencing misuse of the SSR IP belonging to a plaintiff. The Sin Chronicles and SSR Wives main menus are nearly identical in structure, options, aesthetic, and character design.
Okay, aesthetic and character design, that one there is like something that can be argued.
Yes.
Structure,
Yeah, but
options, no, that's just, those are so universal. That's already genericide before you step into the match.
Okay,
But
so the
aesthetic
game,
and character designs, yeah. that's-
Okay, so now.
Well, even the game's character designs, you could make that. You could make the issue. You could make it. You could make the argument that you've got art style and not characters. Believe it or not, Second Wind did exactly that when Yahtzee turned the show into fully ramblomatic and not zero punctuation. He used a similar style, distinct but similar, and the Escapists had no way to fix it.
Right.
They tried.
Then again, the Escapists thought having Movie Bob in the cast was a good idea for a while, so
Agreed.
probably was no helping them at that point.
Well, you grow.
Yeah, you learn, you
The
grow.
problem was,
Or
But the
dissolve
point-
that the Francis Escapist did.
Now, barring that, Protag has basically 20 days. He has until Thursday, basically, to give back all of the property that was belonging to Yosef in the ruling.
The
Now,
question, of course, is how does one do that, or how does one guarantee it's already been done?
yes. But 2 days ago, actually, it was last week, filed the 12th of June, 2026. Here comes Joseph again. Too quiet again. Let's see here. We're working on it, folks. It's a difficult balance, my friends.
66 my
Okay, so here comes Joseph again, filing this emergency motion to show cause why the defendant should not be held in contempt of court for failing to comply with the court order.
I think somebody's doing it wrong.
Yeah. There is a question, was it actually a court order?
Well, it was. Let me scroll all the way up here.
Well, the system itself should be able to do this. That said, some people are more stupid than others. Now, you got to figure out what the judge actually asked for, whether or not the appropriate information was sent off. Our friend Yosef here probably doesn't have a leg to stand on. He just wants to see them go to jail for a week.
Yes.
Which actually goes on his permanent credit his permit record.
Mm-hmm.
As far as intentions going, I'm still thinking he's just impatient.
This court entered.
So, I think.
Simon will not be joining us today. Okay, this court entered the injunction order on May 29th, 2026. The defendants have not complied with a single obligation imposed.
So he says.
So he says.
Wait, didn't they have 20 days?
They have until the 18th.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking impatient.
Well, if he wants to come on, he can.
We won't stop him.
We won't stop it.
Which I have no problem letting him dig his own grave.
If he even knows we're doing this.
I find it likely that he does. And if not, more content for us.
They have not returned the SSR IP. They have not returned any of the XYZ equipment. They have not provided any disclosure lists. And rather than cease development of Synapse Chronicles / Syn Chronicles, the derivative game built on misappropriate SSR IP, this court addressed in the adjunctive order. No, it did not. It did not, sir. The defendants have accelerated it and now announced it publicly and told the world that nothing will stop them.
Is this the thing that was actually said by somebody? of import?
Yes, it was said by Protec.
Again, an art style cannot be copyrighted. Specific pieces reused or not are subject to copyright. Unless they used exactly the same attitude, he's got nothing.
Well, why don't we do this? I actually have the trailer to Synapse Chronicles ready to go.
Sounds fun.
Let's play it.
Show
Popcorn.
us.
Okay.
So, how's about you find the footage for SSR Wives and show it to us?
Okay, so I have actually been requested not to show that.
Okay.
Directly. Huh.
Yeah. The reason there is a reason why. Okay. And somebody requested I reread the Workman memo. He said it was damning for Joseph. Okay, so let's find it. Uh, um. Well, he doesn't want to. the person who requested I don't show SIN Chronicles, or rather
SSR Wives.
SSR Wives.
Beverly Hills.
He doesn't want to confuse the two legally, so.
The side-by-side comparison of the models would help immensely.
All right.
In fact, you can actually export the wireframe by itself and try and match it up with the original. If they don't significantly match, then he's got nothing.
All right.
You remember that one? You remember the one with what the hell was that? The guy had actually stolen a tree and then
the trees.
Yeah, and it took me It took me like 5 minutes to snag the elements themselves and put one over the other. Match was something like 99.86%, which means he pushed a handful of he pushed a couple of verts around to say, hey, no, it's not the same. Look here.
Or might have accidentally moved a couple of vertices while clicking and dragging.
Yep. Needless to say, with everything else matching up quite nicely, he lost. Big time.
Yeah. He did lose. Big time.
Oh yeah, he lost the entire internet.
Yeah, he lost the entire internet in a span of an hour. I'm trying to find something here in the document.
Oh, trying to track down that memo?
Yeah. I'll do a Control F on it. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. 7. Yeah, that was it. All right. 114. Okay. Save as. All right. File. All right. All right. So here's the Caleb Workman voice memo. And I'm doing this
blindfolded with both your arms behind your back and missing an eye.
All right. I'm going to read this off camera. Just to make sure that no personal information's on it.
If it wasn't on the First amended complaint, they're probably not going to be on this either.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not going to show this.
No?
No.
How about you give us the 30,000 foot overview?
Basically, the 30,000 foot overview is that Somebody wants to torture somebody because
That's a mean word.
Yeah, no. Because Yosef doesn't want to turn over control half of the company.
Okay.
And so all of them are going on strike. And they're calling it Operation Lazy N-Word. Yeah.
It's that hard R thing again.
Yeah.
Because November is also an N word.
Yeah.
As is numpty, which is what you try to do now.
Or neighbor. Lazy neighbors.
Yeah, they're trying to go on strike. Trying to organize a strike, basically.
Okay. To what end?
To get rid of Yosef.
Not sure why that takes a whole 3 minutes. They vote to strike, they strike. And if people insist on being stupid after that, then well,
yeah,
they can all piss off. What Yosef doesn't want is them turning into a union shop.
Right. Then again, I don't think that's just one person, though.
Well, how many people has he got total? Or do we know?
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, the man wants. Protag just wants to develop a game here.
Okay.
And
Yosef has decided that he's not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And Yosef wants to own it or something.
I'm not sure what the purchase. I don't know. I'm not sure what the purchase arrangement is, but somehow or another, the entire thing fell into Yosef's hands.
Yeah, the entire company, the entire XYZ AI Inc. umbrella fell into Yosef's hands. And it's like, there is something seriously wrong with the people that well, no, it's Workman and Simon that tried to strike.
Tried to.
And I'm pretty sure that Protag had nothing to do with it. But
Closely resembles is not the same as you stole it.
Mm-hmm.
especially when you're talking about any particular artist.
Right.
Out of curiosity, did the artist transition from SSR Wives to Sin Chronicles?
Well, apparently Sin Chronicles, according to that, Sin Chronicles was already in development, separate from SSR
Oh.
Wives.
Huh.
If you've got one guy, if you're dealing with one guy making all the 3D models, they will the models will have may have a similar appearance, but won't be identical when you go try by try. Again, I'd like to get my hands on copies of both, just to see if I can match them up.
Now, blah 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 blah. The judge already ruled that this show cause motion is not an emergency.
Okay.
All right. Sounds reasonable so far.
So, Joseph can pound sand as far as that is concerned. Blah 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 blah.
Don't say that again, please.
Okay. On May 29th, the court entered in the injunction order, document 123.
Which you probably don't have.
Yes, I do.
Oh, cool.
The injunction order imposed the obligations on defendants with all deadlines running from May 29th, 2026.
Okay.
Okay. So, he has immediately prohibited the defendants from continuing to use the SSR IP to develop, launch, or promote SSR Wives. Done. Cool. Done. Immediately prohibiting the defendants from using the SSR Wives IP to develop any derivative game based upon or related to SSR
Related
Wives.
to. Okay.
Cool. Done. For the most part. You made it. You, sir, brought Synapse Chronicles into this, trying to tie the two together using placeholder art and using AI to compare the two. Quite poorly, might I add.
Again, is the AI actually crunching the numbers?
No,
Or is it working off of?
it isn't. It's crunching what. It's crunching what Joseph gave it.
Which could mean literally anything.
Yeah. Immediately prohibited the defendants from misappropriating SSR IP or any other property belonging to the plaintiff. Cool. Done. Immediately prohibited the defendants from modifying or altering any SSR IP or any other property of the plaintiff in their possession.
Okay.
Immediately prohibited the defendants from disclosing, proliferating, or disseminating the SSR IP or any other intellectual property owned by the plaintiff or any other individual or entity. Excuse me?
That's it. That's horrifyingly vague.
Yeah, that is vague indeed.
He can claim he can claim the defendant's email box is his property.
Yeah, and
because there might be something from SSR Wives in there.
he's claiming that Synapse Chronicles, the source code to the Synapse Chronicles, is his property.
No, not unless he was the one not unless he was the one that's bankrolling the development.
Which he wasn't.
Was he one of the coders on it?
No.
Has anybody done a line by line comparison for the code?
They're not even the same engine. I can verify.
In which case he's just wrong. That's bullshit. Oh, they got one in Unreal and one in Unity. Is that what this is?
So
answer the question, Sanji.
They're both in Unity, but one is in Unity 2021. The other is in Unity 6.
That would make them different.
I'll leave you to guess which one belongs to what.
I'm guessing that Joseph and his team, however big they're not, is the one using Unity 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only and I only arrived at that particular thought because our little buddy Joseph, he's got the older game.
Yes.
And yes, a lot has changed between 2021 and 2026.
Immediately prohibited defendants from representing to third parties or the public that they are the owners of the SSR IP.
I'm presuming they haven't done that.
Yep, they haven't done that.
We got the check. The check cleared. We don't care after that. He can keep it.
Immediately prohibited the defendants from infiltrating or exploiting online account systems owned by the plaintiff, including but not limited to Aaron, Adelaide, Rapid Resume, and Stealth GDPT, or attempting to do the same.
Okay, and now he's vibe coding. He's using AI vibe coding to finish the damn game.
If he's even doing that. Because you got to remember, let's screw it.
Memento Mori.
You got to remember, he's so egotistical that he changed the splash screen on the original demo to credit himself as the sole developer of the game.
Oh, so he pulled an Atari. Gotcha.
Actually, he pulled a Disco Elysium, which is he hijacked it and made it all about himself. Which is exactly what happened to Disco Elysium. An administrator hijacked it and made it all about himself.
Immediately prohibited the defendants from contacting current employees or investors of the plaintiff.
Which again, he has to be able to prove that. I find that very unlikely.
Yeah. Within 10 days or
Anybody
by...
can make it.
Go ahead.
Anybody can say anybody on and their parrot could accuse somebody of something. It doesn't make them right.
Right. Just like Joseph can accuse Protag of stealing SSR Wives code to develop Synapse Chronicles and DMCA not only his Patreon, but the Steam page to Synapse Chronicles, the Ko-Fi to Protag, just for having 2 stickers of his art. And the X account to Synapse Chronicles. I mean, are you sure about that, Chief? All in a span of hours.
Hours.
Hours. Within 10 days or by June 8th, 2026, ordered the defendants to return to the plaintiff all confidential proprietary trade secret information in their possession, custody, or control.
All they gotta say is we don't have anything. Here, check the servers.
Mm-hmm. Within 10 days.
Fuck off.
Within 10 days or by June 8th, ordered the defendants to return all XYZ equipment to the plaintiff.
Okay, that's physical property.
Yes, that's physical property. Within 10 days or by June 8th, ordered the defendants to provide the plaintiff with a complete list of all persons or entities with whom they shared the plaintiff confidential information within 10 days.
Okay, this goes right back to the... Oh. They want a list of people that they talk to. Am I the only one in this room that thinks that that's a very, very bad idea?
Yeah. You're not the only one.
Oh, look, we just gave you a way to sue everybody we've ever met.
It's like Digital Homicide suing the group Digital Homicides.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm writing down notes. I may need this for later.
Sorry.
Within 20 days or by June 18th, 2026, ordered the defendants to preserve and submit forensic imaging on all devices, media or accounts containing SSR IP or other confidential information.
Okay, this one definitely goes right back to give us the hardware. You know what you do with the hardware before you send it back?
Make a copy.
Bleach bit the drives. Just
That's assuming they even have the hardware. They even have hardware that he had purchased.
I am for this purpose going to assume that they have some of it. Probably not as much as he would like to think, but some of it. You get the pieces that are supposed to be turned over. Run them through bleach bit 4 or 5 or 6 or 100 times, and then give it back. Oh, look, there's nothing. Why is there nothing on these hard drives? You said you wanted the hardware. Yes, people, I am the asshole that would do that. I am not freaking kidding. I would do that. Why would I do that? Because dude's an ass.
In entering the injunctive order, this court made findings directly relevant to the violations at issue in this short cause motion. This court expressly found that plaintiffs' exhibits 76 and 78 establish that Cortez is actively developing a new video game, Sin Chronicles, whose main menu interface is substantially similar to that of SSR Wives. Not anymore, Chief. As we completely saw, evidencing misuse of SSR IP belonging to the plaintiff. Citation fucking needed. And that the Sin Chronicles and SSR Wives main menus are nearly identical in structure, options, aesthetic, and character design.
Again, character design can't be copyrighted. They just don't do that. If they can prove that you've got if they can prove that you have a substantial majority, that the substantial majority of it is identical in some way, shape, or form to the thing that they're trying to quote unquote protect, then they have a case. And it's a case they can win quickly, easily. That's just all. What they should be doing is getting a subpoena for the character designs used in Sin Chronicles, or whatever they're calling it today.
Synapse Chronicles.
Okay. Again, that's what they need. That's what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then they can run it off. They can run it together side by side, with a forensics team, and if it matches up precisely, then they have a case. Similar design does not mean similar product.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Similar.
Okay, you go.
Yeah, excuse me. That's not. I should be a little more careful than that with my words. Similar looking product is not the same as I stole it. And really, what they have to prove is that Chronicles stole those things, because quite frankly, they can't copyright the shape of a female character. Just not going to happen. Because then all females would have to conform.
Item 10. Plaintiff has been informed that Cortez's hands are unclean.
Actually, no, that's not right. It's that no female character, or even female, could have the same bits in the same general direction as that particular character.
Right.
Right. Critter has boobs. Shave them off.
Yeah.
Exact copy.
Because they might as well be putting in restrictions to human females of all kinds. Oh, you got boobs that are almost the same size as this character in this video game. Stop that. We're going to sue you for $50 billion per day, compounded by the second, until you don't look, until your shape does not resemble the one for this character.
Yeah.
We have found that Bayonetta is infringing on Lara Croft's copyright.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Now,
But you also, at the same time, you can't sue these people for a first-person shooter, for example, or even a third-person shooter. You can't just do that, and that's what it looks like Gerhardt's trying to do. Or Cameron, sorry.
this court further found that Cortez testified under oath that he retains all the SSR IP source code on his personal computer, notwithstanding the plaintiff's repeated demands for its return. Okay, fair. Cortez's own sworn testimony thus establishes that the SSR IP remains on his possession and has not been returned. This court also found that upon cross-examination, Dickerman confirmed that he was sharing plaintiff's confidential information with Red AI, a direct competitor of the plaintiff. Failure to return confidential information, XYZ equipment, or provide disclosures. Blah, 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 blah.
Did I tell you about that?
Actually, Murmur, he can't delete it. Because that would be destruction of evidence, and that would be contempt of court.
No, that's actually a separate charge. Okay.
Formation of CorpseWorks Inc. LLC on April 13th, 2026, while the evidentiary hearing on the injunction motion was ongoing and before the injunction order was entered. Cortez, Dickerman, and Workman formed a Florida liability company called CorpseWorks LLC with the effective date of April 10th, 2026. They were all listed as authorized members of CorpseWorks LLC. The registered agents and principal address of CorpseWorks is, I'm going to skip that. Publication of the Synapse Chronicle Steam page. On or about June 7th, 2026, 9 days after the entry of the injunctive order, CorpseWorks published a publicly accessible Steam product page on the Steam digital storefront for a video game called Synapse Chronicles. The developer and publisher of the Synapse Chronicles was CorpseWorks. Steam page for Synapse Chronicles link to Syn Game Dev. This handle ambiguously ties Synapse Chronicles to Syn Chronicles, the derivative game that this court specifically addressed in its injunctive order. No, it did not, sir. It is clear that Synapse Chronicles is Syn Chronicles under a new name. The publication of Synapse Chronicles Steam page, which lists the 2026 release date and actively solicits consumer wish list, constitutes the continued development and public promotion of a derivative game based on SSR wives in direct violation of the injunctive order. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I'm still talking.
Okay, we need to work out a part 2 here or something.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so unfortunately, we're going to have to end this here. I have been Sanji Yamura. Thank you for watching. We're going to have to end it here because of time.
That you already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I knew. I have been Sanji Yamura. Thank you for watching.
Join us next time when we go back to this.
All right.
Okay. I
see
can't.
ya.